Hey guys, this is iTroll@ix with Rollout Reviews, bringing you another B-Daman combo showcase. This time it is something a little bit more cosmetic rather than practical. It's a special type, which I guess under the flawed Crossfight naming system would be called twin Sasword. But obviously it's a little bit more than just the twin core with the Sasword head part. This is actually the combo I was talking a while back in an unboxing when I bought a new dash stabilizer. I talked about creating a crazy combo here that broke my dash stabilizer. However, note that if you build it exactly like it's seen here, you won't run into those problems. The reason I broke it before was because I was experimenting a little bit too much with the concept. That said, let's actually take a look at this guy because he looks very cool. You can see the whole motif is, in my opinion, Sasword kind of abducted by an alien symbiote or something. Just sort of looks alien and organic. I took influence from the twin core itself, being purple with white accents, to sort of add details to the arm part here. It's got a marble from Battle B-Daman there. I think that came in one of the server reload packs. You have some bolts in there, actually giving use to that gimmick. As you can see, it sort of just locks in there. Take a look at how to do that in a second. But aside from that, it's pretty simple. I did use the bolts from Excel Dracian to sort of solidify the color scheme in there. I really like blocky color schemes, so I decided to make that the same color as the arm part itself, even though it does use the white bolts down below. Just, again, keeping with the theme of the idea. So it does actually add a little bit of a grip to it, a very comfortable grip. You actually can put your index finger here on the surface that the dash stabilizer part creates, I guess. Pretty simple word, I don't know why that didn't come to mind. And then you put your middle finger on the Sasword arm part itself, and lastly your ring finger here on the back dash stabilizer piece. And it creates this kind of cool, unique grip that definitely supports the twin core better than the normal Draziros arm. So just do a test shot here. It's not changed performance-wise outside of the grip, so there's no point in doing a power test or anything of the like. But it is kind of cool. Finally, we'll take a look at how I did this. So, undo the arm part. It's actually very simple. First of all, you're going to have the Gatling Death Shell leg, or the Death Shell leg, and attach the dash stabilizer to the back. You're actually going to need two dash stabilizers because it uses four of these connector pieces, two on the leg itself and two back here, just to sort of round it off and lock it into the back dash stabilizer. But then from there, you have the Sasword arm. As you can see, the mass of the arm itself here, the forearm, I guess it would be, is the perfect size to sort of fit right in between this section and the circular section of the dash stabilizer. It's kind of a cool little measurement Easter egg thing. Definitely not intended, but something I found out. And then you can just lock it in place with the cap piece there. It stays in pretty well. It's a little wobbly, but if you turn it to the side and then, again, attach it to a core, it'll do just fine. You can, experiment with this a little bit. It does attach the other way around. However, there's not enough clearance in the center between the arm part and the core itself to actually attach to anything. You can also use the opposite piece and have it attach a little bit differently. Like you can have it go upward like that, is what I'm saying. If you want to build off of it and create some kind of crazy thing from there. But just try not to stress the little clips of the dash stabilizer itself too much, or else you'll break something. So, let's reattach this here. Just like that. Plug that in. Just like that. You can see this section sort of locks into the dash stabilizer and keeps it one solid piece, or relatively at least. And then we can, simply enough, put the bolt back in. I think it's a really cool combo. I love unconventional combos, and this is definitely one. It looks super, super cool, has a lot of character to it. I think just the fact that the head part doesn't have any stickers makes it look a little more lifeless and sinister. Overall, I love the way this turned out. If you want to use a magazine, I definitely recommend, the twin magazine. However, in my case, the Sasword head part here loves gripping onto this tightly, and I'm afraid I'll break these little pieces, so be aware of that. I'm not going to actually show it off here in fear of, well, speak of the devil, that happening. But there you go. Pretty simple, but also kind of involved in a way, if that makes any sense. I love the way this turned out, like I said before, and that is about it. So, this is IXRoll@IX, signing off.